I don't think I want to multi-stream. I don't know. I go back and forth thinking about it and then forgetting about it over and over. I'd rather just have everyone in one space. I don't want to balance multiple chats and think about multiple platforms while I'm just trying to sit here and do my thing. But also, like, I've got a system going. I've got the VOD channel. That's all good. If I multi-streamed and I streamed to YouTube, then I'd do what? I would stream to my main channel. Then what about my VODs channel? Right? Like I think about it and I'm like, it starts to cross the beams in some weird ways. And that's something that I'm just not sure if I want to deal with. And I've done it before. I've streamed to YouTube before, not multi-streaming, but just like streaming straight to Twitter. This was before I had an alt channel and I tried using that as the alt for a bit. And some people showed up, it was fine. But then the VODs from that stuff are stuck over there. And I was like, oh, do I want to take that and then move it over, a VOD from my main channel, move it to my VOD channel, like just to keep it together? I don't know. I was like, this all feels weird. And I could multi-stream and then like not save the VOD to the main channel, post it on the VODs channel the way I normally would using the Twitch version. Like, it's doable, but I just don't see the point. I don't think I gained that much for it to make sense. Twitter multi might be worth. Actually, yeah. Twitter is interesting because a lot of those people stay on Twitter and they don't actually watch streams much. You can tell by like stuff that they type that they just don't watch streams. They tend to be like clip watchers at most. But I know a lot of people that started streaming to Twitter and it's mostly an advertisement, right? Mostly people are there and then they want to type and they're like, oh, I'll just go to Twitch. But it might actually be worth. I've thought about it, but you can stream on Twitter. Well, the benefit is like when someone's streaming on Twitter, let me see if I see any right now. When you like go to Twitter and just open your regular page, when I check on the top right, Nina's actually been doing it. Look at this. This is on the top right. So it kind of looks like a Twitter space sort of thing. And it's her and she's hosting and then it's like her title and it's just her and some people that are watching. And it says her profile picture plus 432. It's pretty good. I think that might be like how many people she often streams to on Twitch as well. You know what I mean? So I'm like, huh. You don't really get paid for it, but it's there for like, you know, people to find you, to know that you're live. Because let's be real, who even ever clicks live notifs on Twitch or on Twitter into Twitch? It's not that many people. It's not that many because usually those people check schedules and they're already waiting. The ones that like would have your notifs on, you know. At least for my community, most of you use Discord, so I feel like that's more effective in people going, oh, they're live, because it just stays up there on the top right. I don't know. It's not CVs like total views. Yeah, that's still really good when you think about how many likes you get on those tweets when you say you're going live. It's pretty good. I think it's a good reminder. Yeah, it's like a notification. I think it's cool, man. I've been considering it. I always thought that like no one really cared about Twitter from my community, but then sometimes when I post on Twitter, people really do care. And there's like a lot of people there and I don't want to neglect them, you know what I mean? I'm very guilty of it where I kind of focus just on Twitch and whoever's in the Discord. And this is sort of when I think of my community, I think of that. But I have a whole host of people that just follow me on Twitter, and I don't tweet super often, but they're just there. I also have a whole host of people that just follow me on YouTube and just watch my YouTube videos and my clips. So I'm like, yeah, I need to like not ignore them, you know? Right? Like they're real and they're there. That's just how they consume stuff, right? I'm trying to think of ways to like not let them feel forgotten or something, I guess. I don't know. So one thing I've been working on is switching up what I was doing with YouTube. So my main channel is still my main channel. And I talked about this before where I was going to take stuff that I was putting on highlights and just throw it on the main channel, right? But I think I'm going to make the highlights channel, I'm going to rename it, and I'm going to start making it like a dump channel for thoughts, for little quick videos like the CSGO surfing, you know, whatever, where you just talk over something while you're playing a game. And then my thought was like, that is for the YouTube people because they don't have anything that's like for them where they can speak to me and I will answer. Because my main channel videos, I post a video, but their videos are nothing, it's nothing to do with that community, right? It's not an answer to them or anything like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, like a fireside chat kind of thing would be better. So I'm going to work on that. I've actually made a bunch, but I'm going to throw them out and make new ones. You know, anytime I want to try like a new video thing, I always make said video like twice or record for it twice and then throw it out and then don't worry about that footage. And then the third one is like, you know, from there forward, that's what I actually use. So I already got my test recordings out of me and sufficiently threw them out. And then I'm going to start doing that like for real where I actually post on it. It'll be nice. And then my goal is it can be the FAQ. So any questions that people ask me most commonly here, I can answer it in a little like thought dump video there. And then when someone asks in chat for the 5,000th time the same question, we could just pull up the FAQ. You know what I mean? So if someone's like, what's the deal with airline food? And I've answered the question 100 times, boom, you just link that video where I talk about airline food. You know what I mean? Easy.